Carpe Sus. Mitchell, Dave, and I continued our hunt into Sunday morning. Here we've gotten on some hogs that are on the other side of a deep ravine from us, and we can't approach any closer at this point because we don't know how much water is in the bottom of the ravine, although it is flowing with water. We're having a problem with identifying individual hogs in the grove of trees on the other side of the ravine. We don't know how many hogs there are. At most we've seen 3 or 4 at a time at this point. But the problem is there's also cattle in this pasture, and so we have to have a positive identification. Despite multiple shooters, this hog did not go down. Well, the shots stirred up a lot of hogs running in the background. We can see them running back and forth, but again the problem is target identification. We've got brief windows into the pasture on the other side of this grove of trees, and we're seeing hogs run back and forth. And as soon as we see them, get them identified, they've disappeared behind more trees, and so this is a problem. This goes on for 3 or 4 minutes. That's a group of hogs going through, it looks like, but I can't identify the small ones there, so I can't shoot at them, and the big one's already passed.
Oh, there's one.
This one I can't identify.
Nope.
There's one I can identify. I'm going to shoot it. It gets shot and the rest take off running. And eventually we make it across the ravine, find it still alive, and get it put down. To my surprise, it's one of the larger hogs. It turned out to only be 70 pounds. Still later in the morning, we were in another field trying to call hogs, and this coyote came in to sow hysteria. At this point, it's still too far away to take a shot, and we're hoping that it will come in closer. It sits down, so we change over to a rabbit in distress call, and unbeknownst to me, another coyote is coming in under my line of sight. Mitchell spots it, says there's another one. I don't see it. Mitchell is tracking on it, and the coyote runs within about 30 yards of us, stops at the collar, and Mitchell puts it down.
Where is it?
Coyote running over to the right.
After the shot, the original coyote took off running for the creek bottom. This is where the second coyote stopped next to the collar, and she turned out to be a nice young female in good shape. Carpe Sus, my friends.